Plan your estate using the last survivor policy. When a person dies, there are two types of taxes that are payable upon death: capital gains tax and estate duty. Now, can these taxes be avoided? Yes, it is possible, provided in your will you bequeath or you bequest uh, to the surviving spouse the entire of your estate. If you actually do that, then there would be no capital gains tax or estate duty payable on the death of the first dying spouse. So, what happens when the spouse who receives these passes on? At that point in time, yes, the estate duty and capital gains tax does become payable, but it is important to note that at least upon the death of the first dying spouse, you don't have to pay any of these major kind of taxes. And that is a saving to the family. They could use that money during the actual lifetime. What one normally does is that one takes out an insurance to ensure that upon the death of the second dying spouse, that the money is made available to pay capital gains tax as well as estate duty. So therefore, insurance plays a, a role in providing the cash flow. So how does it really work? You take out what they call the last survivor policy. And in the case of the last survivor policy, it is a policy that is taken out on the life of the husband and the wife. So it is a joint policy which will run for both the lives. And what normally happens is that upon the death of the first dying spouse, there is a waiver of premium on the policy. It means that you don't have to pay any further premiums, and the policy continues until the time the second dying spouse passes on. And then at that point in time, the policy will then pay out. And then that money could be used to settle the taxes as well as settle all the expenses in relation to that particular winding up that particular estate. If there's money left over, the money is then paid to the family. So it's not as though you will lose the money. And it's a policy not entirely taken out for the purpose of just meeting capital gains tax as well as estate duty and the winding up of an estate. Will I be able to afford the premiums? I think certainly when it comes to the last survivor policy, you need to seek professional advice. So you need to see somebody who can guide you through this process, because the premium patterns can change, and you need to understand and get the policy that suits your needs the best. In our case, yes, you're most welcome to contact Ashina Kistan at the email address ashina@garage.co.za, and she will guide you through the process. Garage Corporation is a financial and fiduciary advisory practice that has offices both in Durban as well as in Joburg. They have a professional team of chartered accountants, legal advisors, tax consultants, and certified financial planners who all sit under one roof and will guide you through a process to give you advice on tax, insurance, investments, wills, trusts, deceased estates, as well as accounting. The group comprises entities which are registered as an authorized financial services provider, and their email and web address is reflected in this particular document, and certainly you can be in touch with them.